The film opens in Las Vegas, where we meet Jesse, an eccentric individual. He's about to leave a club bar and sends a woman to inform the men he encountered that he'll be taking their car for a spin. Jesse is deeply engrossed in Silver Surfer comic books, finding their narratives and characters utterly enthralling. As soon as she leaves, he begins to break into the car by jimmying the window. He hot wires the car, retrieves his bear from the car's roof, and sets off. The woman approaches him, pleading to accompany him, but he declines. He deceives her by giving her a necklace and then departs. While en route to Los Angeles, he's consumed by thoughts of Monica, the love of his life. He devises a plan to first acquire some money. Then he rehearses over and over, in an almost manic manner, how he will persuade her to accompany him to Mexico. He is on his way to her. As Jesse speeds down the highway, he seizes the chance to sift through the various belongings of the car's owner. Unexpectedly, he finds a handgun cleverly hidden in the glove compartment, and he momentarily amuses himself by handling the firearm, giving the impression he might fire it. He then resumes dancing to the tune of Breathless. Suddenly, he comes dangerously close to colliding with another car. He jests with the girls inside the car and attempts to proceed on his journey. However, Jesse soon encounters a roadblock due to ongoing highway construction. Despite the obstacle, Jesse adeptly evades the roadblock, navigating through it without being detected. Regrettably, his wild driving does not go unnoticed by an alert patrol officer who opts to pursue him. In a frantic bid to elude capture, Jesse takes a risk by driving recklessly. The presence of the car owner's gun adds to his terror. Shortly thereafter, he loses control of the car, swerves off the road, and ends up immobilized. As the patrolman's spotlight zeroes in on Jesse and the tension heightens, a sudden rush of adrenaline overcomes him. Reacting instinctively, Jesse initially attempts to hide, but then grabs the handgun and impulsively fires a shot through the car's rear window, oblivious to the potential repercussions. Recognizing the grave situation he's now in, Jesse chooses to escape the chaotic scene on foot, leaving the tragic scene behind. Upon his arrival in Los Angeles, Jesse faces a stark reality. As he approaches Monica's home, a police patrol arrives. He cleverly disguises himself by pretending to read a newspaper, using it to cover his face. He then puffs his shoe with the paper, discards it, and picks a random yellow flower, as if he had brought it specifically for her. He walks up to the gate, rings the bell, and after reading her exact address, he enters the premises under the pretense of being a pool guy. Once inside the compound, Jesse skillfully picks the lock to Monica's door and enters her home while she's away at her architecture class. As soon as he's inside, he begins to rummage through her belongings. In the process, he discovers a picture of Monica with another person. Overcome by jealousy and desperation, Jesse rips up the photograph of Monica and this other individual. However, he keeps a separate photo of Monica as a keepsake. After taking a shower, he makes a phone call in an attempt to secure some money. He then places the flower he had picked earlier into a vase. Armed with the knowledge of her schedule, he sets out to find her, knowing exactly where she is and what her plans are for the day. While Monica is in class, Jesse suddenly appears at the window. She tries to stop him, but he disregards her pleas and begins to dance in front of her. Startled, Monica drops her model project. On this day, Monica is scheduled to present in front of an interviewer as part of her degree program. However, Jesse's unexpected arrival causes a disturbance and disrupts the event. He forcefully flips the interviewer's table, causing a spectacle that draws attention. In the wake of the chaos, Monica scolds Jesse for his disruptive actions. She voices her frustration, stressing that his behavior has put her degree at risk. It is revealed that Monica and Jesse had met during one of her trips to Los Angeles. Their relationship grew closer over time, eventually leading to a romantic involvement. Monica, however, viewed their relationship as nothing more than a casual fling, while Jesse harbored deeper emotions for her. As a result, Monica chose to create distance between herself and Jesse, abruptly severing their connection. Despite this, Jesse maintains that his love for Monica is profound. Even in the face of Monica's rejection, Jesse remains undeterred. He then visits the office where he was previously employed. His attractive physique catches the eye of a woman there, which isn't unusual, as Jesse often draws the attention of various women. His reason for visiting the office is to collect the wages he is owed. Just as Jesse makes his exit, the police arrive on the scene. They are actively searching for Jesse due to his involvement in illicit activities. Despite their best efforts, they once again fail to capture him, arriving at the location just after Jesse has departed. Monica, noticing the changes in her home, dresses up in annoyance and leaves. Later, Jesse finds her waiting by the roadside, seemingly ready to head somewhere. Despite her initial refusal and argument, Jesse insists on offering her a ride. Eventually, she accepts his offer. They enjoy their journey together, and he takes her to a bar. There, he goes to the restroom and steals some money and a heart-shaped necklace from a rude patron. He quickly ushers both of them out of the bar, gives her the necklace, and shows her how to light it. Throughout their journey, Jesse professes his love for Monica. However, she dismisses his proclamation, asserting that his intentions are purely focused on deriving pleasure and enjoyment from their relationship. In response, Jesse confidently asserts that Monica will one day realize the depth of his love for her, suggesting that his feelings are deeper than she currently perceives. Upon reaching her desired destination, Monica instructs Jesse to halt the car. Subsequently, Monica encounters an individual named Paul. They convene for a meeting and visit a renowned architectural building. Afterwards, they get into his car and share a kiss. Despite the circumstances, Jesse doggedly tracks their movements, unwilling to abandon his pursuit. His face is now prominently displayed across newspapers and television broadcasts, labeling him as the infamous cop killer. In a state of fugitive flight, Jesse finds himself in a dilemma where he can't leave the city immediately due to the need to arrange payment for a car he had previously stolen. In search of a safe haven and a temporary shelter, Jesse resorts to breaking into Monica's apartment, patiently waiting for her return. When Monica enters her home, she is startled to find Jesse, devoid of clothing, occupying her bed. At first, Monica resists Jesse's advances, rejecting his romantic gestures. However, as time passes, the dynamics of desire change, and Monica ultimately gives in to temptation, sharing an intimate moment with Jesse in the privacy of the shower. Jesse persistently tries to convince Monica to escape with him to Mexico, envisioning a fresh start together. Yet, Monica remains uncertain and reluctant to leave her current life behind. Jesse remains steadfast in his chase for Monica, using an assortment of purloined vehicles to pique her interest and provide her transportation. His tenacity is unyielding as he continually surfaces in her life, unwilling to let her drift away. As time passes, Jesse's persistent endeavors slowly erode Monica's defenses, leading her to once again fall under the spell of his captivating charm. Subsequent to Jesse's photograph appearing in the newspaper, his fame increases, and the wider public becomes cognizant of who he is. As luck would have it, while Jesse is chauffeuring Monica and leaves her at a significant inaugural event in the city center, an individual on the street identifies him. Alerted by this unforeseen recognition, the police approach Monica for an inquiry, recognizing her association with Jesse. Yet, in spite of the stress and potential repercussions, Monica firmly declines to betray Jesse by revealing his location or assisting the authorities in capturing him. In a flash of understanding, she finally gives in to Jesse's unyielding request to flee to Mexico together. With the necessity for a quick escape, Jesse comes back to collect her just in the nick of time. Filled with a blend of fear and resolve, they embark on their exodus from Los Angeles. However, their escape is briefly halted as Jesse's most recently stolen vehicle necessitates urgent repairs. Recognizing the significance of dependable transport, they pause on their journey. Jesse, ever resourceful, takes the responsibility of mending the car upon himself, ensuring their ongoing movement towards their goal. This unforeseen interruption acts as a reminder of the perils and obstacles they encounter on their road to liberation. Caught in an emotional whirlwind, Monica wanders to a nearby shop where she unexpectedly stumbles upon a newspaper displaying her own picture next to Jesse's. The sight of their portraits juxtaposed serves as a stark reminder of the unattainability of their romantic dream. Overcome by the seriousness of the situation, Monica makes a tough decision and contacts the police, planning to turn Jesse in. However, as she grapples with her mixed feelings, Monica has a change of heart. She goes back to Jesse, feeling the need to reveal her actions, With a blend of fear and resolve, she tells him that she had reached out to the police. In reaction, Jesse challenges her, questioning if her love for him is genuine. In a moment of candor, Monica admits that it isn't. Jesse, appearing amused, laughs and accuses her of being untruthful, implying that her spoken words are at odds with her actual emotions. Jesse, propelled by a sense of urgency, races up the street to meet with a collaborator he had previously arranged to see. This collaborator possesses the compensation for Jesse's prior car theft. As they meet, the collaborator throws a gun towards Jesse, intending to equip him with a form of protection or advantage. However, Jesse, possibly acknowledging the potential repercussions and outcomes of additional violence, rejects the firearm and intentionally lets it drop to the ground, refusing to accept its destructive potential. Jesse finds himself ensnared and cornered by the police on the street, with no visible means of escape. In a dreamlike and tense instant, he seizes the chance to serenade Monica with a version of the song Breathless. Dancing around the firearm at his feet, Jesse's act blends vulnerability and audacity, leaving the spectators spellbound by the intensity of the moment. As the film nears its peak, the screen comes to a standstill, capturing a touching scene of Jesse quickly picking up the gun and turning to face the advancing police. And with that, the movie ends. We hope you enjoyed our recap. Watch our next videos on the screen, and don't forget for more amazing recaps. See you on the next one.